Yo, we back home. Just got out of prison, so you already know the first thing I need to do is check out those chapters. Anyway, One Piece, chapter 962, Adamio and his retainers. Front page, we got Capone's crew. One girl, she's sucking the life out of people. Oh my god. Like, and they literally like dying and passing out. Okay, gang badge, all my family, discovering a unit of Marines chasing a sloshed serial vacuum kisser. A serial vacuum kisser. Oh man, I wonder what that feel like. Does it feel like this? It can't feel good. A serial kisser. What? A serial kisser, not killer, kisser. Oh man. Maybe she ain't been getting none, so she gotta run around and do something to people, but she don't want to rape them or nothing like that. Okay, I've been missing these. Yeah, what's up, Javon? Okay, Wano Hakumai. After being chased from the capital, really, Mr. Oden, you're leaving. Well, have fewer happenings around. We'll have fewer happenings going on around here. It'll be lonelier too. It said, man, stuff ain't gonna be broke. People ain't gonna be getting locked up. Jails won't be full every 2 minutes. It's a good thing you're going. It seems there's a monster living in Kuri. He goes by the name Boy Ashura. I guess Odin wanted to test him. He's like, yo, I'm a monster. So they said this other dude's a monster. We're gonna find out. They tripping, I'm busting. They tripping, I'm busting. They tripping, I'm busting. Yo, what's that? Blueface? No. He didn't say they tripping. He said we sliding and busting or something like that. I mean, I like that song too. Corey is a cancer of Wano. Even Lord Sukiyaki's been unable to do anything about it. Criminals that escape to Corey are beyond the reach of even God. He said God can't touch them. He said when they get to Corey, man, they off and running. It's a lawless town. It's like Beirut. It's like let's say like Brooklyn in the 80s. You know what I mean? It's like East New York in the 80s. But if they lack the strength to survive there, death will find them. Yo, this dude that was on America's Most Wanted did the exact thing. He was running from America, so he went down to South America, right? And he was out. America wasn't going to touch him. But he said he kept getting robbed. He said he got robbed like 4 times and came up to America, tried to hide out, and got caught. They said, what was you doing back in America? You made it out. He said, no, I kept getting robbed. He said, I had to turn myself in. He said risking in America was better than, down there. I think he was in Brazil or Colombia, one of the two. It's so lawless, it might as well be another country. Okay, so they putting in work in Corey or Curry or whatever. He said they put in work. So this dude, Ashura, we know who he is. He put in work back in the day when all the criminals was like monsters. Like all of them was monsters, and he was a monster amongst them. Is that so? I suppose I'll take a sightseeing tour around Wano then. They looking like, don't go over there, they'll kill you. He's like, nah, trust me, I'm with it. He said they ain't never see a gangster like me. He said, well, they bloods, I'm about to go over there tripping. I'm set. He said, I'm about to go over there set tripping. I'm cripping. Look at this. This is his room. What sort of life do you have to lead to do this to a room? I guess that's Odin's room. It is super trashed. It looked like room 1408. Remember that room that was possessed? The dude went in there and it got destroyed. It looked like that. I suggest we go after him for the money it'll cost to repair this. Why don't we just pretend a natural disaster passed through here? It kind of is a natural disaster. The money's gone. Yes, I thought it'd be kept away safely in our vaults. Don't tell me this dude Pete took it. Yo, he was a snake. They needed some money to get the room fixed. And I guarantee you, yup. I'm not sure how to say this, but I saw it. Lord Oden, he quietly slipped the money into his pocket. Yo, I already know he lying. What's the dude name again? That's really Zoro's old sensei. That's crazy. Wait, did they reveal it to be 100%? Because we don't know just yet up to this point, unless unless they reveal it in this chapter. But I haven't read the chapter. Um, what's his name? What's the dude name? Lord, damn, what's his name? Orochi. Orochi, that's his name. Yeah, this dude stole the money. I guarantee you that's what they're saying. He stole the money and blamed it on Oden. Man, this dude's a rat. Nah, I wouldn't spoil you, man. Thank you. I knew it. It was him. That brute has bitten the hand that feeds him. Unforgivable. Oden would have just brashly taken it in front of everyone. Yasu was like, nah, Oden is a G. He with that gangster mentality. You know what I'm saying? He with that street shit. So Oden, he said, man, if Oden would have did that, he said, why would he sneak? We can't stop him. Think about it. He's like, yo, as strong as Oden is, he could do whatever he want in front of him. They wouldn't be able to say nothing about it. So why would he sneak it? So Yasumi was like, hold on. Something don't sound right. Yes, I'm sorry. I was so scared I couldn't bring myself to stop him. Yasui's like, yo, I think this dude stole it. He said, this don't even make no sense. He said, Oden, he said he ain't known to steal. He had just basically, he's like Harv. Remember Harv, the dude that kidnapped 6ix9ine? And they caught Melly on the phone talking about Harv, and he said if Harv don't steal, he'll take it from you before he steal it. So that's basically who Oden is. Oden is Harv. Okay, having left Hakuma, I wonder when he's going to kidnap 6. This is probably the point before he kidnapped 6ix9ine. This is how Harv became, how Oden became Harv and joined the 9 Trey Bloods. Orochi knew he would be Shogun one day, even back then. That was probably the plan. I don't know. I'm not sure if he knew that, but that was probably the plan from the beginning. Traveled through Wano for Cory, causing trouble as they went. He said, man, it was terrorizing the streets. The streets was in trouble. They nicks looked like dimes, man. The streets was in trouble. Oden was slanging them things on the way to Cory. He was slanging them things. All the things was like, yo, man, your nicks look like dimes. Man, your dimes look like dubs, man. They started leaving their old plug and going to Oden. Just how long are you two planning on following me? So Kinemon and Dynamo. What's the dude name? I keep forgetting his name. They follow him. The people that people think is the person that people think is Zoro's trainer. He does look like him. Let's keep it real. They said forever. We love you, boss. Now let's keep it real. They say forever. I'm not sure exactly how much they mean that, but keep in mind that dude this one kid is young. He's impressionable. You know what I mean? Kinemon was in the streets heavy, and people was looking down on him and whatnot. He felt like his life was worth nothing. This dude saved his life. Okay, I can understand why Kinemon's like that. He's on him. Oden's like, man, I don't need no damn cheerleaders. Denjiro. That's not Samurai Jack. He's related to Samurai Jack, but it's not Samurai Jack. Okay, what are you doing out there? Okay, we're your retainers. So we're protecting you. They made themselves the retainer. They standing out in the rain just like this, waiting for somebody to jump out so they can snatch them. They ain't gonna let nothing happen to Oden, even though Oden don't need him. He might need him when he's asleep. Get inside, you dolts. Okay, and what are you doing? Keeping a journal. Navigators on all the big. Oden was the navigator. That's the role he played with on Roger's crew. He was navigator, keeping the. He did keep trying to go out to sea. Maybe he was a navigator. I'm not sure. I don't think they revealed who the navigator was. Navigators on all the big ships in other countries do this apparently. The following tales of Oden's travel come from this journal. So basically, Nami is Oden before she becomes Harv and kidnaps 6ix9ine. Okay, here we go. An incident in Ringo. We came across two wretched, hungry little children. They tried to make a living dancing in the streets, but the people of the city were cold-hearted. Well, what type of dancing were they doing? Were they on a pole or something like that? Okay, little brother Kiku Nojo, child of the former Flower Willow School of Arts, Izo. Okay, Izo and Kiku Nojo. It's a hard name for me. Apparently, they were the children of a school of dance, but their father had turned into a life of crime, and the family had scattered. He said, "My father went in the streets. His father started Their father started gang banging." Oh, this the trans the transsexual, the one with the gun. I think, yeah, the one that joined the Yakuza, the trans that joined the Yakuza, right? Ain't that her little brother? Izo, yeah, I'm pretty sure, right? One of them is, I think. They rather rudely ate our Oden, and they rather rudely ate our Oden and told us this story while sobbing. What you talking about? Anyway, in Kibi, apparently there was a spirit. A spirit. They cut and stole the hair of both the living and dead. Now, what the hell is this about? Okay, turned out to just be a weirdo that used the hair to make brushes he sold for a living. Kanjuro. Oh my God. So a spirit of Kibi. Turns out, what's up, Morgan the guy? Turns out Kanjuro was knocking people off. No, he wasn't knocking people off, but he was snatching people and cutting their hair off to make brushes. So he was in the streets. He was scalping people. He was selling that 100% human Brazilian hair that people, spend $1,000 when you try to get that money. So this is how Oden met all the retainers. Okay, so this is how he met Kanjuro. He was after my hair, so I knocked him flat. He tried to get Oden's hair. Following me after that, apparently he'd been persecuted in the past, but you know what? But you know what they say? You reap what you sow. I yield. I thought you was a corpse. He said, I thought you was dead. Basically, he sounded like Jody back in Baby Boy. I thought I was dead. Remember that? I thought you was dead. He said, I ain't mean to do that to you. I ain't know who you was. Kanjuro was a grave robber. They said he was getting living people too, and dead people. So that's what he made his brush out of. But why would he do that? They didn't give us enough on Kanjuro, because what led him up to scalping people? why, like, what is it? Human hair is like the best or what? You know what I mean? And then even then, once we found out why he needs human hair, why did he pick to go around? Because you got to scout people for it. Like if it was coming easily, I can understand that. You got to scout people for it. So with that being said, was he a criminal or you know what I'm saying? They didn't give us enough. Okay, anyway, deep in the forest. So when I guess this. Oh yeah, I forgot they in Corey, right? So that means that they're in the lawless zone. So Kanjuro and they was like trying to survive. So ain't no telling why they was doing that. They said he was a criminal. Okay, I should have known. Yep. So that probably why they was probably in the lawless zone where I mean, but it's still more needed to the story to know exactly what was going on, but that makes more sense. Deep in the forest of Udan. Oh no, they didn't make it to Kanjuro yet or Corey yet. They still in Udan. Huh. Maybe they not in the. They maybe it's less lawful in that area. It's probably more lawless in that area. I doubt it's just like a hard line. You know what I mean? It's probably the furthest you get out from the capital, the more lawless it get. All right. Deep in the forest of Udan, there were rumors of bandits. Women were kidnapped and the men were beaten to an inch of their lives. How can the women want beat to the inch of their lives? What were they doing with the women? Why are you idiots still following me? Turned out to be the genius ninja Raizo. He was once part of the Kozuki family's Wabanshu, but he'd quit after being dumped by a female ninja. Yo, turned out to be Raizo. I don't know about this. So Raizo got dumped and he started raping. Like they did. The women were kidnapped. Kidnapped in what? Is Raizo a piece of garbage? I don't know about that. He was beating men to an inch of their lives. What was he doing with the women he kidnapped? Turned out to be the genius ninja Raizo. He was once okay, blah blah. Former only Raizo, okay, blah blah. We see, okay. What the hell? I hope he turned his life around. That's kind of a little too much for me. You know what I mean? That's a little bit too much for me. I don't know if I like that. Lord Oden, no more sneaking around and living in the shadows. No more sneaking around and living in the shadows. What was he doing in the shadows? Raizo was an incel. Now it makes sense. The landscape looks completely different, man. Kaido really, yeah, Kaido messed everything up. I'm trying not to do too much because, you know how One Piece, YouTube is. Izo's a former white beard commander. You peeped that meme? Yeah, the dude well, no, he wasn't dudes. I think she's trans, right? I'm not sure. That's why I'm going back and forth. The kid is the kid was the one that joined the Yakuza, right? Kiku, older brother, cross dresser. They're both cross. Okay, so they both guys. Okay, so they're not trans. All right. So yeah, with Whitebeard, you had the one with the pistol that was shooting the hell out of everybody. That was the brother. Okay, right. Yeah, I knew. I forgot about that. I knew about the Yakuza one. Okay, the lawless land Corey. Oden Kozuki come to Corey. Okay, the strongest monster in Corey, Boy Ashura. Yo, they eating snake blood. Like, so he's the baddest one they got. A member of the Shogun's bloodline. I'd love to kill him. Capture him and bring him here. He said, Oden? Son of the of the what you call him of the Shogun? He said, man, I can't wait to kill that guy. Bring him to me now. Yes, I hate nothing more than those in power. And he's in power, his little group, talking about something. I hate people that's in power. Oh, man. Ashura looked like really happy to kill Oden. I mean, really, we know Ashura is a beast. We've seen what he did to Jack. Oh, man. Where'd Oden go? South. He said he needed to take a doo-doo. Wasn't that yesterday? People, I guess they seen, I guess Kinemon and them was talking about how they joined Oden and everybody else wanted to join Oden. Yeah, let us join Oden. You know what I mean? Okay. Wasn't that yesterday? Sometimes he just runs off on a whim for 1 or 2 days. He runs off for 1 or 2 days. So if he comes back, then even though he said he didn't like them guys following him, he liked them. Because otherwise he wouldn't come back. Rizo, the entrance to Kuri is south of here. Crap, I swear. Oh. So then Jiro was like, wait a minute. He was gone for a day. But remember, Corey's there. He might have went in there. And you don't come out once you go in there. You know what I mean? So maybe he ran into some trouble in there. Crap, I swore I'd give my life for that man. I can't let him get to the battlefield before me. Look, someone's destroyed the gate. The land beyond that gate was rife with the rank odors of death, blood, and violence. Oden going up against everybody. He ain't even got no damn drawers on. They looking at him like, yo, put your pants on so then we can fight. So you're Oden, Kozuki. It was like another world. I have been disowned, so I have no name. And I could feel its lethal intent all focused on me. All eyes on me. So that's Oden Shakur. You know what I mean? You're allowed to enter, but if you leave, you die. He said you can come, but you can't leave. That apparently was the only rule here. You die if you leave. What? That sounds weird because they can kill you if you go in there. He said, tell your boss that a real G has arrived. He said, y'all been playing samurai up to this point. He said, I'm a real gangster. I'm going to show y'all. He said, I'm not playing. He said, everybody else that y'all been dealing with, they've been playing. Man, let's get on. It's a good thing you came in, Morgan the guy, because I forgot what the name of that website that you was telling me about. I'm gonna get on it next for the next review because I couldn't find it before, but now I got it. Stop this manga stream. Okay, I'm done with manga stream. But I couldn't find it. I was getting ready to ask you. Okay, man, when thank you. He said I'm here to help. Man, when we actually get there, when we actually get there, the part where Oden dies is gonna be so sad. Oh, yeah. Okay. Apparently, okay, tell your boss how stifling this place was not fit for human life. That's okay. He said this place ain't fit for human life. Okay, he going up against all of them by himself. Kinemon and them got to jump in. He don't need them jumping, but you know what I mean. Orochi going to kill him probably after Kaido weakens him. Orochi would do something like that. No leaving. Is that what they were trying to tell me? That is the rule I hate most. He said, oh yeah, because remember he's been trying to escape Wano for a while. He got the Samurai Jack shoes on, so you already know he's he a beast. Hurry, we gotta find Oden. Okay. Battle clouds over the mountain. That's where he is. They said battle cloud, so I guess it's smoke. Mr. Oden, we've come to back you up. He said we came to back you up. He probably already laid everybody out. Those fools, they just won't quit. Yo, he got hurt. Sorry, boys. Just finished up, to be honest. And it took me through the night and the whole next day. So he fought for a day and a half. Now, we've been hearing about these fights in One Piece since Jinbei. I think it was Jinbei. Or was it Ace? One of the two. Where they said that it got into a fight that lasted a day. And then I think Kaido and I mean not Kaido, blah 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 blah. What's the dude name? Kizaru and Blackbeard versus Marco. Kizaru versus Akainu. They said lasted what, like 3 days or a week or something like that. You know what I mean? And now we're seeing this. So I guess once we get to the higher levels, Akiji. I said Kizaru. Yeah, Akiji versus Akainu. 10 days. Yeah, it was a week and a half. So I guess once we get to the higher levels, them fights is going to be ridiculous. Of course, I don't want them lasting 40 chapters. Jinbei versus 8. Exactly. Told you. Yeah, 5 days. Yeah, they was going pretty hard. So we're getting a glimpse into a high level fighting. He said this is the infamous boy Ashura, right? He said, I'm here, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wow, didn't even know that. Oh, Javon didn't know how some of them fights with the legends was like super long. Okay. Now, Oden, he beat them, but not only did he beat Ashura, he beat him after he beat all his underlings. Not only that, he also was hurt. So Ashura is strong. Ashura was able to make Oden fight. Oden didn't just run through him. He got, arrows in him. His head bust wide open. His leg is hurt. And he got blood leaking all down. So he won. And he's obviously a good deal stronger than Ashura because he didn't just beat Ashura. He beat everybody around him too. So that tells you he's strong, but Ashura is strong too. He was able to make him fight. The fight lengths are BS. When they show the fights, they really last for like an hour. Cat versus Luffy was 16 hours. Katakuri, that's what they're talking about. Okay, that was all shown. Cracker versus Luffy was a day too. That was a little bit different. It was, yeah. But the reason why Cracker versus Luffy was that long is because Luffy was cheating. And Cracker was just trying to wear him out. It wasn't really much of a fight. After Cracker started, Luffy started eating Cracker's constructs. Cracker was just getting ready to overload Luffy, but Nami was there helping Luffy out. So but it counts as a day fight, but they wasn't really fighting most of the time. Yeah, that lasts over 15 chapters. Kata versus Luffy. Okay, just kill me already. I know what my future holds, and I don't care to live it. He think that he gonna lock him up. He said, "Okay, you gonna really lock me up?" He said, "All right, I'd rather just die then." Boys, did your lot still do your lot still love me? Lend me your wisdom and strength. I've decided to become the king of those good for nothing lowlifes. I guess he sees what's going on with the people. They might have when he fought. They might have told him what's going on. He's like, you know what? Their life is really, really jacked up. I'm gonna help them out. This is the reason why they like this. Okay. Oden was fighting the whole city, so that's a day. Right, he fought the whole city. Okay. Kuri, a blood-stained hellish land, but he gathered up the ruffians that called it home, and with his overflowing strength, Oden transformed that hell into a village. I messed up. A village that people could call home. So Oden is at the village, keeping things straight. Me must be on a different. No, I'm not. I'm getting ready to go back there. Oden said, "I want to become king of the scumbags." That actually makes more sense. I'm getting ready to switch over for the next chapter, but I'm not going to switch in between right in the middle of a chapter. No one else but him could have done this. He's done it. Whoa, the fire dog is there. Who the dude? Oh yeah. The dude, the fire dog. Okay. Anyway, a light of his brilliant of his brilliant achievement. In light of his brilliant achievement, Sukiyaki recanted his disownment and bestowed upon his son Oden the title of daimyo of Kuri. So he wasn't daimyo of the whole country. He was just daimyo of that town. Okay, so he had okay. There you go. His retainers: Ashura, Kinemon, Kanjuro. All of them was pieces of garbage. Not playing. They wasn't all pieces. Denjiro wasn't that bad. He was a little scammer. Kinemon wasn't that bad. He was a ruffian. He beat a couple people up, but he didn't beat like innocent people up, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So Kinemon wasn't that bad. Denjiro wasn't that bad. Raizo was a piece of garbage. I'm gonna say one thing in his defense. He was all heartbroken and stuff like that. They didn't say he did that on his normal right state of mind. I'm gonna give him that. You see that fire dog? People saying that's Zoro's ancestor. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Okay, when they show him, he's gonna look just like Zoro. Okay, that's development. Raizo glowed up. Right. Okay. And bestowed upon, okay, blah, blah, blah. This, I like this. The daimyo of Kuri. Okay, cool. Our Lord Oden is going to become the daimyo of Kuri. Now Kuri's a full-fledged village. I can't believe it. We put in work too. They said we put in work. We was in these streets. We was killing people and everything. We was slinging dope. We would go back to the capital, buy crack, run it back to Curie, and sling it in public housings. Okay, look at the dude. Okay, yeah. Raizo, he glowed up. He stopped being a rapist. No, but they never said he was a rapist. They said he was kidnapping. But what would you be doing kidnapping women? What was he doing with them? Once he kidnapped, did he kill them? You know what I mean? Like, he said they beat the men to selling them off. Sell them off to who? Oh, yeah. That makes sense because they had like brothels or something like that. So there is a chance that he's not a rapist. That's true. There is a chance. But that ain't much better. That really ain't much better. It really is very close. Congratulations, my lord. Daimyo. Okay. What's the matter, Ashura? This is the first time I've ever seen peace. Thank you, Oden. He said, man, I lived in the war zone my whole entire life. He said, I've been with this street stuff all my life. He said, all I did my whole life, killing, slanging dope, buying crack, selling guns. You know what I mean? He said, that's all I did. Pimping, gang banging. That's all he did his whole life. And now he's saying, I'm just chilling. He said, it's weird. Like, I feel weird just chilling. He said, shut up. You freaking me out with that sappy talk. He said, so Ashura started getting soft on him. He knocked him out. He smacked him. He said, yo, shut up. I hear daimyo needs retainers. And who wants to have a bunch of stuffy old louts dispatched here? I prefer you guys to be my samurai. He said, I don't need no thing. I need soldiers. I need shooters. I need steppers. I need hitters. They was like, okay, we got you. And they going from the strongest to the weakest. Ashura, Kinemon, Raizo, Kanjuro. Raizo, Kanjuro, Kinemon, they all somewhere near the same level. I wouldn't say exactly the same, but they all somewhat close. Then after that, you got the next group. Izo and them and Denjiro and the other one. So Izo becomes a shooter. Remember, all she wanted to do was go out trapping with the shooters. Dress game code. You should see how she maneuvers. Okay. Fake Taka. Who's Taka? Okay, Lord Oden. Okay, get off me and wipe your nose. I guess they're talking about Orochi. 6 years passed. We are now 33 years before the present day. So they got 13 more years before Oden. I mean, not Oden, before Kaido comes in. And the seeds of the world. All right, here we go. What the? Wait a minute. Yo, whoa. I'm looking down here. We see a. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad. I looked down there and I could have sworn that there was somebody that looks like Cavendish is in that picture. But I think that's Big Mom. Okay. I'm glad Oda is skipping a few years. There we go. Yeah, we need a few years skipped. Okay, let me see. 33 years. The survivors of the destroyed Rocks pirates began to assemble their own crews. Okay, here we go. So Rocks. So 13 years before that happened. So Kaido was a beast, and it took 13 years before he took over Wano. Who is the fifth person, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. The survivors of destroyed Rocks Pirates. So 33 years ago, that's when Garp and Gold Roger. That is crazy. Garp and Gold Roger. Oh my God. Usually it's Garp and Sengoku. Sengoku's a G. Every time they talked about super strong person or a whole crew, you see Garp and Sengoku on their way there, like just ready to come get at them. And they be winning too. Wow. So right at this point, when Oden and Oden had become daimyo and whatnot, and he had his samurai crew, his retainers, whatever. Right at that point, Garp and Gold Roger was fighting the Rocks Pirates. And they were strong as hell. Anyway, Rocks apparently had supposedly died. Okay? The survivors of the destroyed Rocks pirates began to assemble their crews, their own crews, expand their influence, and make names for themselves. We know this one in front, no next to the right of Whitebeard. I know that's what I'm talking about. We know the one, somebody said Captain John, but they're not sure. Javon said that. We know the one in the back is Kaido because he got the horns. We know the one on the left is Big Mom. Doesn't really look like a girl though, but we know Big Mom had hair like that and had the hat. We know that's Big Mom. On the right is Whitebeard. I mean, it's no mistaking it's Whitebeard. Then over here on the left, that should be Rocks. Rocks had the hair like that. We can't tell. You can't really clearly see it, but we know what Rock's hair looks like. That looks like Rock's hair. You know what I mean? Rocks is dead, man. Left is Shiki. They said Rocks is dead. He just died on this chapter. Remember, this is a flashback. Oh, it's Shiki. Okay. They didn't show his face. Okay. Somebody saying Rox is dead in that chat. Like, well, this is a flashback. So this is right. This is right after Rox died. Okay, cool. That makes sense. That does look closer to Shiki's hair. Okay, Shiki. And on the right hand side, remember they brought up a few other people. Somebody said Captain John. It probably is him. But it was a couple, it was like 3 other people they brought up that was inside the Rox Pirates. That's definitely one of them. Rox died at God Valley. This is after. Okay, cool, right. They fought against Garp, Garp or Gold Roger killed them or something like that. It said the survivor of the Rocks. Oh, that's how y'all know. My bad. The survivors. I don't know why my brain went dead. That tells you right then and there. Basically, they saying after they got into the battle, whatever, a few people died, and the basically the Yonko the ones who lived just for this panel. Read Aunt Jemima's. I'm gonna read Aunt Jemima's next time. Who said Rox died? That's what they said. Is Potato Power saying that it's not confirmed that he died? Because that's crazy. Man, if not dead, then what the F? Okay. I don't know. I need to go back to that chapter and see if they confirmed he's dead. It's implied that he's dead. Let's keep it real. It's implied that he's dead. But I can't remember whether he's confirmed. Okay, Kaido is a new generation Yonko. New generation. Stop it. Rox got defeated. Nobody said he died. It's implied. Okay. So the dude to the right was the Yonko before him. Y'all saying Kaido's a new Yonko like he just... Kaido's not new. Shanks is a new Yonko. He became Yonko in the last few years. I mean, it was said Kaido is a new generation with Shanks. Shanks just became Yonko. Maybe they say it depends on what they mean by new generation. How far are we going back? Because Shanks just became Yonko like 5 years ago. So what took Kaido so dead? What do they say? Just this generation? Do they mean within 20 years? Is that a generation? 10 years? Okay. If they saying that, then they mean that when they say this generation, they mean a few years. It's more than 5. They talking about within the last 10, 15, 20 years, somewhere in between there. No, it ain't 20 years. But is it 20 years? It's definitely like 10 years or more. Because new, Shanks is pretty new. Blackbeard is definitely, he just became Yonko like 3 years ago. It makes sense if it takes years for him to become a Yonko. Shanks replaced Shiki. Okay. Anyway, Wano Cory Beach. What is this thing? An animal? A hairy man? Or some grotesque monster? We already know who these things is that washed up on shore. 2 people crashed on Wano, and it is Nekomamushi and Inarashi. You could tell Nekomamushi got the hair and everything, but they kids at this point. And what you call them? Damn, I forgot the dude's name. The one with the hat, the weird looking dude. He found their bodies on shore and he's poking them. And it says Wano Cory Beach. So he was from Cory too. So he was a gangster too. Kaido was a teenager on rocks. Okay, right. Kaido was rivals with Moria, so he probably wasn't a Yonko all the time. They did say that. But then they said when their last battle, the last time Kaido fought Moria, it wasn't even close. It was a wrap. He wrecked him. He probably did some training or something. It probably was a time skip or something like that, and then Moria got wrecked. Yeah, Kappa. No, he wasn't. No, he was a Yonko. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, Kappa found Nekomamushi and Inarashi. I wonder what they was doing there. It was only 14 pages. This is a really good chapter, though. I really like what they did with Oden. But it was only 14 pages, not even 14, like 13 pages. Well, he came to Wano 20 years ago, so we'll see it. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. But yeah, this was a real good chapter though, but this is short. It didn't seem that short though. It really didn't. It didn't seem short. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.